She's just a passenger that's thrown up and being booted off the bus. But at 14, surely I would think either the company or the bus driver themselves would still have some duty of care because she's still a young person.
Yes.
I mean,
From a police perspective.
Pardon me?
Yes and no, but not from a police perspective.
Okay, everybody. Right, we're just going to give Waitemata Community Law Centre a call and ask them what their view is on it. See what they have to say.
Kia ora, Waitemata Law Reception.
G'day, how are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Not too bad. I'm hoping you can help. My daughter on Saturday was left abandoned on the side of the road by Intercity Bus in Paihia.
Okay.
Is that child endangerment?
I'm actually not sure. What I can do is give you the 0800 number so you can talk to some lawyer.
Sure.
And discuss that. Our number, have you got a pen handy?
Yeah, go for it.
0800
0800
529
529
463. So when you call that number, if no one picks up straight away, leave your name and details and they'll call you back.
Awesome.
Otherwise, whereabouts do you live?
We're in Auckland.
Okay. Whereabouts in Auckland?
Waimaku, Miraoi.
Oh, okay, that's still with our service. So if you don't get what you're after via the phone, you can come into our branch, 1A Trading Place, Henderson.
Okay.
And you can actually meet with a lawyer if you want to discuss it further.
Well, do you know if there's any law that they can use to do that? I mean, I spoke to Intercity and they said to me that their policy is to, if there's a problem with the passenger, to return them to where they departed from.
Okay.
And she left Kerikeri, was sick on the bus and promptly ejected.
Oh.
She's 14.
Oh, okay.
And their unaccompanied minor thing is from 7 to 12, so she's classed as a student. And I'm wondering if it's because they're classing her as a student, they think they can kick her off 4 hours from her, you know. I was ropeable.
Well, if she wasn't a child, even a normal adult shouldn't be kicked off, you know.
Yeah, well, that's what I said to them. I said, what's your policy? Yeah. And they said, well, we would return her to where she, departed from. And I said, well, then why didn't that happen?
The policy is to get her back to where she came from, if we don't have any other services going on the day.
So why didn't the bus driver do that? Why did she just chuck her off the bus?
Yeah, definitely. So another part of your research might be that you do pull up, because I believe their policy should be public record.
Yeah, I've gone online and had a look, and that's all that's really says is 7 to 12 and students are students. Nothing.
So they breached their policy by leaving her.
Yeah.
So did they tell her to remove herself on the bus and then leave her, or did she just get off?
So you ran up to the bus, waved her down, she stopped, she got on it, she didn't check the ticket, she told you to hurry up.
Yeah, she said you were late and had a snarky look on her face, and I'm not sorry.
Did she think you were supposed to get off at Paihia?
She didn't check my ticket, she didn't know anything.
So why did you get off the bus?
Because she told me to get off the bus and pick her up in the back seat, so I asked her to follow us at the back.
So she told you to get off the bus because you were sick?
Yeah.
Did she tell you to go to the bus station? Or to
get off the bus, and then I called my friend.
And where did she leave you?
In Paihia at the bus station, which is the next stop.
Was it open?
Yeah.
Did you go in?
Yeah.
And what did they do?
I asked if I could change my ticket and stuff, and told them, and they redid my ticket and stuff.
Is that, so when did you ring? Because when I was on the phone to them, they said they had you on the phone.
Yeah.
So
I wasn't on the phone.
So you went in there at the bus station and rang them?
Yeah.
Cool. But she told you to get off the bus. She didn't tell you that she had to arrange to get you back to Kerikeri? Because that's what if they kick you off the bus, they're supposed to send you back to wherever you departed from. They're supposed to arrange that for you. Okay. Apparently what had happened is she had run up to the bus at Kerikeri, she was running late and she actually had to wave the bus to stop. She got onto the bus driver didn't look at her ticket and just told her to hurry up.
Yeah.
She got right at the back of the bus, and 20 minutes into that, at the back of the bus where she gets travel sick, that was it. And apparently at that point they just got to Paihia, and she was told to get off.
Oh.
So I don't know if it's because the bus driver thought that, you know, because she didn't check the ticket, she thought that was the destination. But at the end of the day, 14, under no circumstance, I would have thought that if I'm driving along the side of the road and if I have an issue with one of the kids in the back and she's 14 and I dump her on the side of the road, that I'd be up on charges in some fashion.
Well, let's hope.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. It's definitely morally wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any law to support it, but I would definitely call the 0800 number.
I called the police and they said it was up to the company policy.
Wow. Yeah, it more comes down to their policy.
So I can start a company, in my policy say it's perfectly okay to grow 10,000 marijuana plants, and that policy overrides your law?
I like it.
You know what I mean? That's just mental.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, and they said that they would discuss it. They might not pursue it, but so I said, so it would be up if the Crown doesn't want to prosecute. It's up to me to do private prosecution.
Yep, pretty much.
Unreal.
So good on you.
Well, I looked online. They did it once in March this year to 2 boys in Tauranga that were 16 vomited off the bus.
Yeah.
So it's not. If it had happened the first time, I can understand, but it seems to be repeating. So.
They're not taking care of their customers.
No, mate, no.
Actually neglect, but yeah. Give that 0800 number a call. Leave your details if someone picks up. Someone will definitely call you back.
Thank you so much.
And again, if you're not happy with that or you would like further assistance, face-to-face assistance,
Sure.
feel free to come in and you can see a lawyer about that and discuss your options.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you. Have a
Have
good
a good
day, eh?
day.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye. There you have it. It's from the law centre. Right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ring up Intercity. It's Monday, 2 o'clock. I'm going to ask them about their duty of care. I'm going to ask them where I can find their policy that they were using to eject my daughter at Paihia, as opposed to their rules which says back at the place where they departed from, or even better yet, take her all the way where she was supposed to go in the first place and just clean up the vomit. So yeah, let's ring them up and ask them. 583 5700 is the administration part. I'm not ringing up bookings.
Thank you for calling Intercity Coach Lines, New Zealand's national network. Please have a pen handy to record your reservation number, and if paying by credit card, please also have this ready. For up-to-date timetable and fare information, you can also visit us online at intercity.co.nz. For information about any possible disruptions on today's services, please press 1 now. Otherwise, please remain on the line.
Intercity Rebelina speaking. How can I help?
Sorry, was it Glennis?
Rebelina?
Rivelina, hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Oh, not too bad. My name's Mark. I'm hoping you can help me out with some information in regards to your policies.
Okay, yeah.
Basically, I need to know what policy you guys have in regards to if someone's sick on the bus, what happens in that regard,
Okay.
and also what duty of care you guys have towards your passengers.
Yeah, I see. So, would you mind holding the line? Because I actually just don't know about in that area.
Sure.
But, yeah, one moment. So, Mark from where, sorry?
Oh, I'm just a private person.
Oh, one moment. Hello, Mark, you there?
Yeah.
Hi, thanks for holding. Okay, cool. So with that, like the policy in terms of if someone gets sick on the bus, like throw up on the bus or something like that?
Sure. Yeah, my daughter gets travel sick.
Oh, okay. So if there's actually no policy due to if there's like the only stuff they could be able to to clean the bus or something like that.
Sure.
On the next stop.
Is she likely to be kicked off the bus for vomiting? Okay.
Not necessarily. The stop might, like, you know, along the way it will stop.
Sure.
If she does, like, you know, throw up, then yeah, but she won't be kicked out of the bus though.
Okay. And she's 14, so that puts her not as an unaccompanied minor. She's more of a student range. So, what sort of duty of care do you guys have towards the students to make sure they get to their destination? I mean, can you just leave them in a town in the middle of nowhere?
No, we won't be able to. So if that does, you know, if they do travel on the bus, they need to be prepared, like, to if they do get sick on the bus.
Sure.
But yeah, the driver will keep an eye on them if they're like, you know, 14, because they're still young.
Okay. The reason I'm asking this is because on Saturday my daughter was travelling from Kerikeri. I'll give you the booking reference number if you like. Sure, it's E for Eric 42 A for Alpha 13. Her name's Isabel. She was on the Kerikeri bus from Saturday. She managed to get just up to the bus and flag them down as they were taking off. She got onto the bus. The bus driver asked her to hurry up. Didn't actually check the ticket, which apparently you don't have to do.
Yeah.
And then she got to her seat. Now, 20 minutes down the line, she threw up, and they were at Paihia. Your bus driver kicked her off the bus and left her on the side of the road at Paihia bus station.
No fly now.
Yes, this was on Saturday. Now, I called on Saturday because, of course, she rang me up. This was on the 1 o'clock trip. She rang me up about 1:30 in tears. She'd just vomited and been abandoned, as far as I'm concerned. Now, I contacted the police and they say it's up to policy, which I don't think policy overrides law. But, so of course I'm trying to find out what policy you guys have. Now, when I rang on Saturday, I spoke to Alexi, and his supervisor was Carlisle. And Alexi said to me that the general policy is to, if there's a problem with a passenger, to return them back to the destination, to where they departed from. So, that didn't happen. So I want to know how I can make a formal complaint, whether or not I have to go to Sam Pete or whoever the general manager is. How that can be done. I want to make sure that the driver is reprimanded. Now, when I went online to search some more information about the rules and policies, I found out that Intercity had done this again in March this year with 2 other teenagers, left them on the side of the road that had vomited. So, I mean, if it was a one-off, sure, but this seems to be a recurring thing, and you've just told me yourself that's not something you would do, yet it happened. So I want redress in some way.
No, yeah, because I'm actually aware about this, about what happened on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
But, so...
Was that from the notes, or from water cooler talk, or...
Yeah, so the thing is that, though, so you need to send us like an email recaps about it.
Yeah, I've gone online and I've used your live chat service, and I sent an email yesterday, well, a live chat comments, and I've not got a response. There's a couple of online where I can leave feedbacks and stuff, but there doesn't seem to be anywhere where I can make a complaint. There's no complaint form.
You can actually like make the complaint by sending through the email.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll give you the. Do you know the? I'll give you the email confirmation.
Sure.
I mean the email address. Sorry. So that's info
Yep.
at intercity.co.nz.
Okay. The police also suggested that I post some stuff on alternative media, which I found somewhat weird. Why would the police suggest that I should post something on social media to get some response? I don't want that to happen to someone else. I mean, she was just...
Put feedback up, put it on Facebook, things like that, you know.
Yeah.
The power of social media. Mark, do you want to speak to Carla?
Well, I just want to make sure that this hasn't just been, you know, she's been given a new ticket, and thank God we picked her up yesterday, so she's now safe at home. But I'm not happy to accept the fact that a driver can do that, breach your own policies, abandon my child, which is against legislation as well, and not have something done. Now, I'm a firm believer if you don't complain, it's just gonna keep happening.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that backfires with my wife. She complains to me a lot. So.
I know. I'm so sorry that happened on Saturday, Mark. But
Yeah, I'd like to say you're the first person out of your company that I've spoken to that's actually apologised or acknowledged some wrong. Which amazed me on the Saturday.
Yeah.
Not once did I get a sorry, an acknowledgement of their bad whatsoever, which has just made... Now, I've got to let you know, I mean, I have a YouTube channel with almost 1/3 views and 1,000 subscribers, and I've recorded police for 4 years and studied law, so perhaps they picked the wrong child to abandon on the side of the road. But I don't let things slide, and I want something done. Either this driver gets reprimanded or fired, some new policy or education goes through to your drivers so this doesn't keep happening.
So that it won't happen again.
Yeah, I mean, the police have said they would look at it, but they may not necessarily pursue it. So if the Crown prosecution doesn't go after the driver in Intercity, it would be up for me to do a private prosecution. So how can I get the details of the actual driver, of the woman that chose to abandon her?
Was it a woman?
Yes.
I actually wouldn't have any information in regards about the driver, but if you send us through the email...
Put that through in writing as well, sure.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah, just send us through the email, then we'll respond to you as soon as we received it.
Awesome. Okay, I'll just do it all formally in writing, and I just wanted to make sure if there's some policy there that I'm not being able to find on your website, or, you know, but... Yeah, it's just unacceptable, and I do thank you for acknowledging that.
Right, no worries at all. Well, thank you so much for your call today, Ma.
All right.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Didn't give away what had happened. Told her the whole story, and she said, no, of course they wouldn't throw her off the bus. No. Bullshit. So, next up, I will be doing in my own unique fashion and in my own unique crafting skill of writing and spelling, put it all in writing, and I'm sure I can articulate it quite well. Keep you posted, guys. See ya.
Welcome to the real world.